P-Funk One's video called The Word Is Nigger. Basically because like I don't really use that word and I don't like to promote it in any way at all. You know what I mean? I might watch a movie or listen to a song that says it, but I myself don't really like to say it because you can tell I'm not good at words. Just say it. Which is my first point, actually, that there is something called N-word, and it is in replace for the real word. I know that you said that you don't believe it's a real word, and people, how are we gonna get rid of racism if people can't even say the word? But the whole point is that people shouldn't say the word. It shouldn't, you know, on the news. If it's what you're around, if people say it all the time, if they say the actual word instead of substitutions and stuff like N-word, which is a substitution for the actual word, then people will start to think it's too much of a casual word. They won't. It's not as much impact if you hear somebody that said, "Oh, so-and-so just called somebody else a nigger," rather than somebody just called somebody the N-word. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's more of an impact if you hear somebody say N-word rather than actual word, because it just sounds like something you're not supposed to say. Like, it's almost like a secret, you know, you can't know this, you can't say this, which is true. I'm not going to say you can't say it, because you can, but you shouldn't, is what I'm saying. It's not acceptable. Oh, and also, another point is that I think that when he said N-I-G-G-E-R and then N-I-G-G-A, how there's a difference, I do agree with that, but I think he has it in reverse. I think N-I-G-G-E-R is the more racist one, which is directed towards the African American people. But N-I-G-G-A is just somebody that's lazy, quite frankly, and somebody that, you know, doesn't really care. Maybe somebody that is, you know, maybe cheap. They could be one. You know, there's different names. But I think it's the N-I-G-G-A one that can apply to more than just the African American race. I don't really understand why P-Funk One, why you like told your friend to say it, your Caucasian friend, to say the N-word, and then you said that you still felt like the hair on the back of your neck stand up. You can't tell somebody to say it and then still be like, oh my god, why did they say it? You know, I didn't think they were actually going to say it. That's pretty much hypocritical on your part. And that's, I'm not going to say abolish the word, because obviously it can't be abolished. You cannot abolish a word, period. It's just not, it's just not, no. But what you can do is, like, not use it as much. Like, I don't call anybody that. Like, even friends. I'm not like, yo, what's up, you know, beep. I don't say that. You know, there's other words you can use. You don't have to say that, whether you're white or black. You know, some black people that I know feel like they can say it just because they're black. But then if a white person says it, then it's like, no, they didn't. You know, they did not just say that, and that's hypocritical again on your part. So, black people, just stop using the word in general. There's no need to. It's not, I don't think it's a friendly word. I'm not saying that you can't say it, but once again, you shouldn't, because then it makes it seem like it's too casual of a word, and anybody's allowed to say it. If you say it, you know, your friend might say it, and if you say it and you're black, and then your Caucasian friend says it, you get mad, but you say it all the time, so why can't they say it to you, you know, casually or not? You just shouldn't say it. Saying, you know, today, no, it's like, Today, the alleged teacher in St. Louis, Missouri, was accused of saying the N-word to a student. You know, some people just aren't comfortable saying the word at all because they don't want to be known for saying it, and that's why they choose not to say it on networks to get rid of the controversy and for the comfort of the newscaster themselves. Obviously, they have the option probably of saying the actual word. There's no point in saying the actual word because it doesn't really matter. All it does is just cause controversy, and some people just aren't even comfortable saying the word, and that's why newscasters don't say it in the first place. If we're gonna try and make this word okay, then at the same time we can't sit around and talk about other races. It's just, it all comes around. It's all double standard, you know. Oh, they can't say this word, but we can say, you know, beaner or whatever, you know. Just don't say anything at all. Don't even joke like that, because that's really offensive. Basically, I could ramble forever about, you know, my controversies with your video, but I don't really feel like it. So those are a few points that I just thought of on the top of my head. So yeah, bye.